Hey guys, just before the video starts, to notice that a lot of people that view my videos are actually not subscribed to my channel, so if you find that you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's free, and it really helps me out. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Stein, and we're back for another episode of Minecraft Survival. Let's play Snapshot something. Anyways, I went out and did a bunch of stuff off screen. I know I hate when other Let's Plays do that, but don't worry, I didn't do anything too drastic that you guys would be like, oh no, like you skipped over a bunch of stuff. But as you can see, I did kind of fix up the top here and make the stairs a bit better with a railing. I also added another chest and just some kind of basic, like, life stuff, I guess would be the best way to describe it. The best way to describe it actually would just be to show you. So what I'm going to do is quickly sleep, and then we will head out and I'll show you what I did. Okay, so first of all, you're still here. Anyways, I do have an ominous banner, ominous banner, because we had some pillagers attack us from over here while I was doing stuff. I did manage to record a little bit of that. Okay. Get out of here. Ow, ow. Stop that. And after that happened, obviously I got the banner and, you know, I had to drink milk so I wouldn't cause a raid in the village, but I also started our farm. So I have some carrots in this side and some wheat in this side just to kind of expand our farm and food sources a little bit. And if you can see from my inventory here, I finally have 15 bookshelves, so we can actually make level 30 enchantments now, I'm pretty sure. So I think to start things off, we should go do that. So, oh, I guess I already had one here, but whatever. Just do this and do that, and I guess I'll stick the extra one here. Okay, so now if I just grab my lapis here, and I need to find my diamond pickaxe, which is right here. I can pop that in here and we have level 30 enchantments. So if I put the lapis in right here, I can get efficiency 4 and a bunch of stuff. I can get efficiency 1 and a bunch of stuff, or breaking 1 and a bunch of stuff. So obviously I'm going to get the efficiency 4. Ooh, and fortune, that's actually really good. So fortune makes it so that when you mine things, you actually get more of that item, but it only works for certain things. I think it works for coal, doesn't work for iron, it works for redstone, it works for diamonds, and a few other things. But it's incredibly useful, and it's definitely something I always put on my pickaxe, so that's actually really good to start off. You have the sugarcane farm here, it's doing all right. I've just been trying to collect as much as I can, and that's why I wanted to do stuff off screen, just so I'd have enough sugarcane to make all the bookshelves. When I was exploring, I found a few new little areas that I think would be cool to check out for this episode, so I'm just going to grab some of the sugarcane here and start heading out. I've actually noticed I've been getting a lot of subscribers lately. My subscriber count's gone up quite a bit. I did join a few Facebook groups, so if you guys are from there, welcome. Thanks for checking out my videos. And if you're not, and you just kind of found it, you know, on the fly, that's awesome too, because that means I'm, you know, getting exposed to more viewers. So I was just checking out this area because we'd been over here before, and I noticed that there was a few new things over here. Oh, there's a dog right here. Hello. First of all, there's this, which we did see in one of the previous episodes, and we were gonna go check it out, but I don't think there's anything really worth doing up there. Like, I guess we can get snow and make snowmen, but that's a later thing. I'll get pumpkins and do something with that later. But over here we have a crystal cave, which I can't remember if we actually ever went inside of. As far as I know, I don't think we have. So I'm actually gonna pop in right now, and now that we have the fortune pickaxe, it's even better because we can get a whole bunch of extra crystals with the fortune, because that is actually one of the few things that works with it. So I'm just looking around here to see if I ever actually broke into this, and I don't think I did. So that's pretty cool, actually. I'm just gonna break in right here just so we have a little water spout to kind of go down. I don't want to break too much of the amethyst, but there we go. And definitely gonna light this place up because I don't want anything spawning in here. So I'm just gonna quickly do this. Oh god. Oh, there's a skeleton down there. Get out of here. Oh my god. New axe. Yeah, I came prepared this time. Aha! Okay, so I'm just gonna light this up because I don't want creepers down here. I actually had another one in the file with my girlfriend, which got corrupted actually when we updated the snapshot, and I didn't follow my own advice, and unfortunately we didn't have a good backup of it. So all of our new snapshot stuff is gone and like glitched. I'm not sure what's going on. This is a big cave. But anyways, we didn't make a backup, and unfortunately all of it glitched. But as I was saying before, when we went in there and there was no light, a bunch of creepers spawned and some mistakes happened on my part, and we lost a bunch of the crystals that you used for growing the other crystals. So definitely gonna try and avoid that here because it's the closest one to our base, at least as far as I know for now. But yeah, so these are the new crystals added in the snapshot, and they're used for a couple different things as far as I know. I know one thing for sure, but I'm just gonna grab these with the fortune. So normally you'd only get like one, I think. Also, yeah, tough and calcite and blocks of amethyst. These are all new blocks that have been added with the new update. But yeah, if I just mine this, I get these crystals, and I got 4 of them because I have fortune. So I'm just gonna quickly go around and see. These crystals grow, so you can notice there's different sized ones. Like there's a small one up there and this big one here. You can only collect the crystals from the big ones, and new crystals grow out of these spots here. So over time, if I were to keep these trunks loaded by just kind of being in this area, we would accumulate more and more crystals. Oh, there's more right here. Obviously I'm not going to be around here, you know, all the time, because why would I be? But even still, it's good to at least come over here once in a while if I need crystals. But we have 32, which is quite a bit. So I think for now we're good. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna head out. Got some cows over here. This is actually a pretty good area. I don't know why I didn't build on this side. Like, it would have been easier with the trees, but whatever. I guess with trees, there's more darkness too, and there's more mobs, so it's something I wouldn't really want to deal with because I'm already having that problem. Oh yeah, that's another thing I did. So while I was running around, I torched up the area a bit around the house just because I kept getting spiders and skeletons, and we don't really have great gear yet, so I just wanted to make it a little safer, I guess. And I should actually torch up the village. That's something I should actually put on the to-do list, but just because I don't want to lose villagers, maybe I'll trap a few in their house or something, or maybe our friend in the pit there will eventually get his own house and, you know, bury the hatchet. But for now, I think he can just stay there. Okay, so this village kind of sucks. There's not a lot here, not a lot of villagers, and I kind of want to do something about that. We do need to make an area for breeding villagers still, which I guess we'll probably end up going over here somewhere. But until then, I'm just gonna hold off. I've been trying to get rid of all the grass. I kind of want to use like a flint and steel and just burn it all, but I'm afraid it'll go too far or won't work. And we got our iron golem still in here. Oh yeah, we lost our llama. I went too far away and he like despawned or something. Either despawned or got shot by a skeleton or something. I'm assuming, I don't think they can despawn when they're in boats, so it must have been a skeleton or a spider or zombie or whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna use these crystals because I haven't had a lot of experience with this yet. We do have copper, there we go, copper ingots. And actually I'll throw this in while we're here. And then, so yeah, the spyglass. So it's 2 pieces of copper and amethyst. Of course, this has been through the furnace from the copper ore. And we got a spyglass, and we have lots of crystal left over, so that's cool. I'm gonna put that in this chest. I've been kind of keeping like all the expensive stuff in this chest. Like, I know it's not very well sorted yet, but eventually I'll get a sorting system and deal with it. I'm thinking like under here, but I also want to give the dogs like a little area, so I might like, I don't know, put some fences here and have a little dog pen or something. Oh, I still have a lot of levels. How many diamonds do I have left? I'm wondering if I should make a sword, like just an iron one. Yeah, let's do that. Like, I don't like wasting level 30 on iron, but we don't have any more diamonds yet, which we will because we have fortune. So like now when we find like an 8 vein of diamonds, we'll probably get like 20 of them. But I don't do a lot of damage. The axe is good for doing crits, but I need something else. I need something that can hit multiple enemies, and the axe just isn't doing it. I've almost been overrun a couple times now. I hate knockback. Really? Fine. Sharpness 4. I can deal with it. I really don't like knockback because like you hit the enemy once, then you gotta either run at them or like wait for them to come to you, and it's just kind of frustrating when you're in like the thick of it where you have like 10 guys coming at you with stone swords or creepers or whatever, and you're just like bouncing them back and you just want them to die, but they're staying alive longer because they're getting bounced back, and it's just an endless loop of just stupidity. Anyways, I also noticed that our mob spawner is not really producing a lot of mobs. And I think part of the reason for that is just it's not torched up enough around the area, but also too, I think it has to do with there being caves underneath here. And so I think we need to go explore around. I thought about x-raying, but I don't want to do that with like the x-ray texture pack. But there is a way to do it with a composter. And it may not show very much detail, but it will show where there's like secret caves and stuff. So that might be something we go and do a little bit later or in another episode or whatever. I did explore this cave, not a whole lot down there, some gravel and iron or whatever, but I was thinking for this episode that we might actually end up going to the Nether because we have basically everything. We got a source of experience to get some enchanted armor. We have a cow farm. We have our enchantment table set up. We have a good farm back here, so we could easily harvest all this and breed every single one of our cows and still probably have some left over. I think we should put the sugarcane back though just before we go. I'm gonna kind of prepare a little bit because I obviously don't want to lose everything once we go there if I end up dying. So I'm gonna grab, I don't know, a stack of torches. I'm gonna keep the diamond pickaxe here because I don't want that to get destroyed. I'll keep the sword just because it's iron and I can just make another one whenever. Water is useless in the Nether. Oh yeah, I didn't even show you guys the spyglass. I'm an idiot. Okay, so check this out. Ready? When you have Optifine, you can hit the C button and it zooms in for you. But now, check that out. Just full on like pirate telescope, so you can see things coming from a long distance away. And obviously you need to keep your render distance up for this, and I'm doing a recording, so it's not going to look like the best just because of my render distance is kind of low. But like, you get pretty good detail out of it, right? Like, that's pretty close. Oh yeah, we can try our new sword while we're here, I guess. Yeah, so he gets pushed back so far, which like, you would think it'd be a good thing, right? Because you're keeping the enemy away from you, but it's awful because now look at it, I have to like run at the enemy to hit them. And I'd much rather just like have sharpness and like fire aspect or something, you know what I mean? Like even the only time it's useful, honestly, is with creepers. Because like right there, I almost died, but you can kind of knock them back if they're about to explode. That's the only time knockback is useful in single player. I know in PvP and like Skywars and whatever, Bed Wars and whatever other game modes on Hypixel, it's incredibly useful, and I agree there it has a place, but for single player, absolutely not. It's garbage. It's the worst. So right now I'm going to just kind of see what I got here. I need blocks if we're going to traverse the Nether. I need a bunch of blocks that don't belong natively to the Nether, and the easiest way to do that is with shears. So what you do is you can actually go and cut the leaves off trees, and obviously leaves don't exist in the Nether, so you just follow your path of leaves. Plus with the shears, it's like really easy to get blocks. Like watch, I'll just run through this forest right now and make a path. I don't even need to stop, I can just go. It's an instant mine rate, so you can just go, especially for speedrunning, this is like really helpful if you have the extra iron. Just go through and get a bunch of blocks. Only I can stop deforestation by stopping stealing leaves. All right, so we got all these. Oh, hi cat. All right, should probably save that cat at some point. But yeah, this is a really easy way just to get a whole bunch of blocks really quickly if you just need them. And I don't think they burn up in the Nether. I can't recall. I'm pretty sure they don't. At least I've never like seen that, like when you place them. I know when you like break a tree and like the leaves start decaying and dropping stuff, but in the Nether when you just place the block, I don't think it does that. This is pretty good. We have food, we have torches, lots of good stuff. This week is the first week of school, so my girlfriend and I are just kind of dealing with online schooling and getting used to doing that whole thing again. My schedule is kind of ridiculous. I have Fridays off though, so that should be enough for me to kind of keep the channel alive, at least I hope. I didn't bring gold. What are you doing here? What? You get through the portal, please. Oh. Okay, new plan, new plan. Come on, puppy. Puppy. Come on, puppy. Okay, we can save the dog. I know what to do. We have a lead. It's fine. We can just go back. I'm going to get the lead. I'm going to get gold boots and probably a bow because there's a gas sitting right there. But okay, we gotta save the dog. This is important. Before anything else can happen, we gotta save the dog. And I can't save the dog if I'm getting attacked by piglins. So we'll do that. Just gotta hurry, gotta hurry. There we go. Put on those Yeezys. And then, okay, we need to get the lead. Where is the lead? No. No. Where is it? I know I have one. There it is. I'm gonna grab 2 just in case. I know it's risky because there's a chance I might die and lose all 30 levels, but it's a risk I'm willing to take to save that puppo. All right, come on, let's go, 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 go. Gotta get to the nether. Come on. Just need some like epic like Pirates of the Caribbean music going in the background. Come on, okay. Once we get the dog back to the overworld, I'll make him sit right here and then we can go explore. You. Get. No! No! Are you serious? Oh my god, how, what? No, my prep. I had so much stuff. I'm so glad I kept this away. I can't believe that just happened. Oh my god, that dog. Why did you do that to me? I was just trying to save you. Did he even come through the portal? I don't even think he got through the portal. Oh my god, are you serious? I can't even believe that just happened. All right, well, like, what are the odds of that? Oh, I'm just gonna save my dog. Or you can fall into a lava pool and lose all of your items. All right, well, I'm glad I didn't enchant very much yet, but like, that was a lot of levels too. Like, how am I gonna get that back? All right, well, I'm gonna grab dirt, I guess, because that's the only other spare block I can think of that I have. I can't believe that just happened. Try to do a nice thing for someone and then just pay the price. You know, I just try to be the nice guy and look what happens. I swear, he's sitting on the outside of this portal just staring at me. Are you my dog? Okay, I was gonna be like, what the heck? Where are you? He's not even here anymore. Was that the dog? It wasn't even my dog? Are you kidding? I didn't bring any food with me either. God dang it. Alright, well, I'm still gonna jump down. Might as well. Wow, that did a lot of hurts. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna make a quick staircase up here because we're gonna need it. And I still can't get over the fact that that just happened. Like, that lava pool right there has just all my items in the bottom of it. Gonna patch this island up a bit before we get shot by a ghast and knocked into lava, because at this point, you know, probably what's gonna happen. And okay, well, the good news is I can trade piglins here, at least, with all that gold I found, and we can get pearls. So I'm not gonna worry too much about getting gold right now. I'm more worried about getting XP and quartz so we can make cooler houses. Because I think that village needs an upgrade, and so do we. And I've been playing around a lot with quartz in my single player file, and I think it'll just be fun to make something out of quartz. So I'm just gonna go through here and grab some XPs. It's okay, guys, we'll rebuild. We have the technology. Unfortunately, I don't have food. So I'm just gonna take a peek around because this is actually a pretty good spot to look for another fortress. It just might be out of render distance or something, which would have been great for our spyglass, but no. Okay, well, I don't want to get lost, so I'm gonna build a dirt pillar right here. I don't immediately see anything, but we'll figure it out. Gonna run through. I guess it's kind of safer over in this direction to get some gold, but we don't really need it. Like, fire res would have helped in that situation, but for me to like think about it and actually do it would have been a whole other thing. So let's go this way. This is looking pretty promising, actually. Oh, actually, I learned a trick recently. Apparently, if you go east to west, that's meant to help. So east to west from where I spawned in. So I should actually be going left, like left to right here. So I'm gonna go. It said to go at like an angle, but which I sort of get. Like you'll potentially run into more fortresses, but I feel like this method is fine too. I hope I know my way back at this point too. So yeah, I'm gonna try and go that way. I think if I just went around, it might work. But we'll see. I might have to go through the Crimson Forest. I was just trying to avoid that because I don't want to run into hoglins. Because I didn't make a shield because I'm an idiot. So let's just keep going this way. Lots of quartz around here though, at least, so I can get my levels back pretty quickly as long as I don't die. But I'm not really expecting to live from this considering I have no food and I'm almost out of hunger already. Like, the only thing I could really do is kill zombie piglins, but I feel like that's an even worse idea. Than just going back and kind of figuring my stuff out. I'm going down here. Gonna find a fortress. I really hope, because this place sucks. Don't like to deal with it. Gonna get ran over by hoglins, and they're gonna kill me. There's one right there. I need to run away. God. Don't. Oh God. Yeah, well. Alright. Well, that sucked. But at least I didn't lose anything too valuable that time. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to call it an episode. If you guys like today's episode, please leave a like. And I will see you in the next one. So later.